Nature has its own plans, and this week, the Balkans got a bold reminder. Residents awoke to a thick, early blanket of snow, far from the gentle dusting they might expect in October. Autumn's golden leaves were buried under heavy, wet snow, transforming city streets and mountain peaks overnight. The cold front swept in fast, turning expected rain into a full-blown snowstorm, especially in higher elevations. One day, people were enjoying crisp fall air. The next, they were digging out winter coats and shovels. The scene was beautiful, but disruptive. Travel snarled, power lines strained, and routines upended. For children, it was a thrill. For adults, a warning that winter was coming early. Communities braced for outages and blocked roads, drawing on a long tradition of resilience. The snow was a stark signal. The seasons had shifted, and preparations for winter could no longer wait. In the Balkans, people know how to handle what nature throws at them, meeting each challenge with grit and unity. This early storm is just the beginning, a prelude to the long winter ahead. The landscape may be stunning, but it's also a test of readiness and spirit. The first chapter of winter's story has arrived, and the region is already adapting. The cold front didn't stop at one border. It swept across the entire Balkan peninsula. Bosnia and Herzegovina bore the brunt, with central and eastern regions blanketed in snow. Mountainous areas saw rapid accumulation, while rural communities faced isolation and outages. Serbia's hilly west and southwest were hit hard, echoing the same struggles. Montenegro's peaks turned white, while its coast endured pounding rain and fierce winds. Croatia's inland mountains, like Lika and Gorski Kotar, saw rare October snow, while the Dalmatian coast battled the notorious Bura wind. Even North Macedonia and Albania felt the chill, with rain turning to snow at higher altitudes. This was no local squall. It was a sweeping regional event, affecting millions. From city centers to remote villages, everyone felt the sudden dramatic shift from autumn to winter. The storm's reach was a reminder of how deeply connected the region is, by weather, geography, and shared experience. The beauty of fresh snow comes with a cost, and this storm delivered plenty of challenges. Heavy, wet snow snapped power lines and brought down tree branches, leaving thousands without electricity. Roads, especially in the mountains, became impassable, isolating communities and stranding travelers. Main highways faced closures, and public transport ground to a halt. Schools closed, emergency services struggled, and daily routines were upended. For farmers, the early snow threatened unharvested crops, while small businesses suffered from blocked roads and power cuts. The economic impact grew with every hour of disruption. In cities, commutes slowed to a crawl, and the usual rhythm of life was replaced by uncertainty. The storm was a test of infrastructure and patience, highlighting how dependent modern life is on power and clear roads. For many, it was a harsh reminder. Winter in the Balkans is beautiful, but it demands respect. The region's resilience was on full display as people adapted and helped each other through the first real challenge of the season. In Sarajevo, the storm's aftermath left a city in transition. The heavy snow melted quickly in the city center, replaced by chilly, damp air and overcast skies. Temperatures hovered around 8 degrees Celsius, with rain in the forecast and little chance of more snow, at least for now. The mountains surrounding Sarajevo, like Drvar and Bjelašnica, still wore a sharp white line, a striking contrast to the city below. Residents looked up, swapping stories about early snow and speculating on the winter ahead. The city felt caught between seasons. One day autumn, the next, a hint of winter. Flooding was a concern as rain continued to fall on already saturated ground. For Sarajevans, this kind of weather is familiar, a reminder of the city's unique climate and dramatic seasonal shifts. The snow may have melted, but its impact lingered in the crisp air and the conversations on every street. Sarajevo is bracing for more rain, but everyone knows the real winter is still to come. For now, umbrellas are out, and eyes are on the mountains, waiting for the next change. Snow is woven into Sarajevo's identity, arriving most years in November, but rarely sticking until December. The city's true winter character emerges in January and February when snow piles up and freezing temperatures settle in. Snowplows become a daily sight, and the city's pace slows as people adapt to the cold. Stories of epic winters, when snowdrifts towered over cars, are part of local folklore. Sarajevo's valley location traps cold air, making for long, snowy stretches and the occasional standstill. The community's resilience shines through, shaped by decades of adapting to harsh winters. The recent early snow fits into this larger rhythm, a reminder that winter is both a challenge and a cherished part of life. From the first flakes to the final melt, snow shapes the city's culture, memories, and even its proud Olympic legacy. Sarajevo knows how to weather the winter, no matter when it arrives. With early snow on the peaks, many wonder if ski season is starting. But the answer is not yet. Bosnia's ski resorts, including the legendary Olympic Mountains, typically open in mid-December. This early snowfall is promising, building a solid base for the season ahead. Jahorina and Bjelašnica, just outside Sarajevo, are the region's crown jewels, offering slopes for all skill levels and a rich Olympic history. Recent investments have modernized these resorts, making them top destinations for winter sports. Smaller resorts like Vlasic and Kupres offer a more traditional, local experience. For now, the lifts are quiet, but anticipation is building. The mountains are almost ready for the rush of skiers and snowboarders. The early snow is a preview of the vibrant winter to come. Sarajevo's ski resorts carry the weight of history. The 1990s war devastated the Olympic infrastructure. Hotels destroyed, lifts damaged, slopes turned into front lines. The bobsled track on Trebević became a symbol of ruin, while landmines made the mountains dangerous for years. Recovery was slow and painstaking, starting with the heroic work of demining. Only after the land was safe could rebuilding begin, driven by local determination and international aid. New lifts and hotels rose from the ruins, and the slopes reopened to the public. Some scars remain, but they now serve as reminders of resilience and renewal. The revival of these resorts is a testament to the region's spirit, turning sites of conflict into places of recreation and hope. The mountains have witnessed both tragedy and triumph, and today, they stand as symbols of healing. Sarajevo's slopes are once again alive with life, echoing with the sounds of winter joy. The 1984 Winter Olympics put Sarajevo on the world stage, building state-of-the-art facilities and a legacy of pride. After the war, restoring these venues was about more than repairs. It was about reclaiming identity. Massive investments have transformed Jahorina and Bjelašnica into modern, bustling resorts. New lifts, hotels, and snowmaking have revitalized the mountains, drawing tourists from across Europe. The ski industry now fuels local economies, providing jobs and supporting small businesses. The Olympic spirit lives on, blending history with modern energy. Sarajevo's mountains are once again a beacon for winter sports, proving that renewal is possible even after the darkest times. The story of these resorts is one of hope, resilience, and a future built on the foundations of a proud past. The Balkans just got a dramatic preview of winter, with snow blanketing the mountains and rain lashing the lowlands. The storm caused outages and disruptions, but also brought communities together in classic Balkan fashion. In Sarajevo, the snow has melted, but the city is bracing for more rain and the real winter still to come. Ski resorts are preparing, hopeful that this early snow signals a long, snowy season ahead. The event was a study in contrasts, beauty and hardship, history and renewal. The mountains have seen celebration and conflict, and now, a new era of anticipation. People are cleaning up, making repairs, and looking to the peaks with excitement. The skiers are ready, the resorts are waiting, and children are hoping for more snow. This storm was just the opening act. The main event is still on the horizon. When winter truly arrives, the Balkans will be ready, united, resilient, and eager for what's next.